So in this last week of campaigning, it'll be very frenetic around the country. But honestly, it's you won't find people who are prepared to make predictions. The discussion in the campaign itself has been non-substantive. I guess that's the most polite thing I can say. There has been a lot of personal attacks, particularly by President Trump. Uh, and much of the discussion has been against the background of the coronavirus pandemic. Certainly, the impact of the pandemic on the economy is much on voters' minds, and a large part of the decision will be, I think, people concluding whether or not they thought Trump had handled our response to the pandemic effectively. My own view is that he did not handle it effectively, and the human toll, the suffering, the financial cost are much greater than they might otherwise have been if he had followed a more strategic response. Uh, but it will certainly be an important election, particularly if Biden wins. We don't know really what many of his policies will be. It's not a question simply of Biden himself, but within the Democratic Party, how Biden will react with the left wing that has a much more radical agenda, certainly on domestic issues, but I suspect on foreign policy as well.